Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now this is going to be a new series here. We're going to be doing like a versus. So for example, you see we have a Manaphy and a Kyogre. We're going to put them both against the same raid because they are both special attackers. And then we're going to see which is better. I'm going to give my opinion which is better after doing one raid with each of them. Same raid of course. And then at the end of the video, I want you to put in the comments who you think is better from using them both or from the video. It's going to be an interesting thing, so I'm looking forward to seeing which one performs better. Now, in this particular raid, I checked the raid beforehand. I think Manaphy will have the tiny bit of an advantage because the actual Pokemon itself uses Rain Dance at the beginning. Now, Kyogre does have Drizzle, so that's kind of a wasted ability if they're going to use Rain Dance anyway. And hydration of the ability of Manaphy, but it's only like a small little thing, won't make too much of a difference. So Manaphy is going to be the water type terror. We're going to use Manaphy first. Shell Bell, max EVs in special attack and HP, modest nature, the ability hydration, and then surf, tail glow, acid armor, and rain dance. Now this Pokemon has really good like setup. It can increase its special attack by 3 stages at a time, but its special attack isn't too crazy. Now Kyogre, its special attack is crazy. It has Water Spout, but it can only use Calm Mind. Can't use anything like Tail Glow, Nasty Plot, or anything like that. So it should be an interesting one. Let's just begin the first raid. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save the game here. And then once we're done with the raid, I'm just going to reset and do the raid again. So here we go. It's going to be a 6-star ground type Kyogre. Quite a difficult raid. So it should be very fun to see if both of them can take it on very easily. Let's begin. It does have insane special defense as well. Okay, let's see what teammates we get. Now, it could easily change with teammates as well. If you get, like, say we're doing a grass type video, for example, if we get our Bolivar in one of the actual raids, then that could be the difference in power in that certain raid. So what we're going to do first is we're going to use Tail Glow to increase our special attack by 3 stages. That's right, 3 stages. This move is honestly like one of the best setup moves on the game. We get hit with a Power Whip, we avoid it, that's fine. So it has Power Whip. I don't think it's doing too much damage. We're going to use another Tail Glow. There we go. Now we're on max attack already in 2 turns, which is very nice. I don't think it has anything that can start conditionals. We avoid it again, that's very nice. Yeah, I don't think it does. But we're going to use Rain Dance anyway, just for the sake of the actual video. So we have had to use Rain Dance, even though it will use it at some point. Either at the start or the end of the raid, Kyogre uses it. Okay, Power Whip, barely doing anything. It's not really a physical attacker. And now we're going to use Surf, see how much damage we do. I don't expect to do a crazy amount. Yeah, I kind of figured we wouldn't do anything too crazy, because the Kyogre has 150 base special defense. Now it's used Rain Dance, so we kind of didn't need to do that, but, you know, just for the sake of the video. Okay, Dragon Pulse. That's fine. We're going to use Surf again. We're just going to keep using Surf here until we get our Terrestrialize. There's another Surf. It's done a decent amount of damage there. Now, Kyogre's special defense is honestly crazy. One of the best on the game, so the fact that we can do this much damage is a good sign. Okay, we get hit with a Dragon Pulse again. The shield goes up. I wonder if it's going to remove negative effects or nullify here. It's not going to nullify yet. If it does nullify, we'll just have to set up again. With Kyogre, so we had 2 setup moves to get to +6. With Kyogre, I use 3 setup moves to get to +3, and then I attack. In most scenarios, some 2 if the other Pokemon's insanely dangerous. So we're going to Terrestrialize here and use Surf. It'll probably take out most of the shield, probably just over half. Should be interesting to see. So we have Terrestrialized into our Water Terror, and now we just see how much damage we do. I'd imagine it's still like a ton of damage. I don't think it'll break the shield. Probably do most of it though. We'll find out, I guess. So there we go. Yeah, it did over half. I'd say about 65% of the shield. Okay, go back to full health. What's he gonna do now? Remove negative effects from himself. As long as he's not nullifying, that's fine. Dragon Pulse. Okay, that's fine as well. And now what we're going to do, okay, steals our Terror. That's fine, we already Terrestrialized. Now I'm going to put Rain back up just because we're going to do both raids, like just full of Rain all raid. So every time rain goes down, we're going to put it back up. But hopefully he doesn't nullify us. He's power whipped us. It's done a ton of damage because he removes negative effects. He nullifies us. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use acid armor because he's just nullified us. And that will increase our defense by 2 stages. Because that power whip's doing a lot of damage. Okay, he hits us with the power whip. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use 1 tail glow. And then I'm going to attack. We can't survive 2 power whips. Unless he takes out Tauros, of course. But he doesn't look like he's going to take out Tauros anytime soon. Okay, that wasn't a crit. We can't risk this, so we're just going to have to attack, get some health back. It'll probably break the shield, because, yeah, definitely break the shield now. Okay, there we go. So that's the shield gun. We get some health back, so he can't take us out now. Should be a very fun one. Okay, now we have a free turn. He tries using Rain Dance again. Fine. So on our free turn, he uses Power Whip. Gladfully, that wasn't a critical hit. That would have been bad. We're going to use Tail Glow here because this is a free turn, because the shield just broke, and then we're going to finish the job. So we had almost half the time remaining. It got a little bit close there, but it was fine in the end. There's another Surf, and the Goodra. Oh, the Goodra didn't get taken down. Okay, I'm guessing the AI can finish it off here, though. That was a +6 as well. Interesting. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Go on, AI, take it out. Raging Bull, where are you? I guess he's not going to take it down. Guess we'll use the last hit then. Okay, so just short of half the time remaining, we finish the Goodra off. And now let's see what rewards we get. We'll get them both times, but I just want to see anyway. So that's going to be the Manaphy. Handled it very well, didn't go down. We were kind of close for that Power Whip. It did like half damage, but that's not much of an issue. Manaphy has 100 stats all around the board, so it's got decent enough defenses. Whereas Kyogre excels in special defense. Don't catch. No. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's see. We wasn't getting anything. I'll be right back when we've reset the game. Okay, now we have the Kyogre. We have Water type Terra, held item Shell Bell again, max EVs in special attack and HP, the modish nature, the ability Drizzle. Now, as you can see, we have less. Wait, there it is, Manaphy. So Manaphy has more defense than Kyogre, but Kyogre has a lot more special defense than Manaphy, and a lot more special attack. So it should be an interesting. Oh, they both have the same attack exactly. That's interesting. So we have Surf, Calm Mind, Rain Dance, and Water Spout. Water Spout being a very interesting move here. So we're just gonna get straight into the raid. Now it won't be exact because we'll need to get the same AI for it to be a perfectly even one. But we're just gonna start the raid, see how it goes. It's gonna be a 6-star ground type Goodra. I hope we get 1 Intimidate user. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, we get the Tauros again. Amazing. Honestly, like, couldn't have asked for anything more. So we got the Intimidate user again. So that's kind of fair. Okay, Drizzle, Intimidate, activates. What we're going to do is we're just going to get straight into the Calm Minds. So we're going to use Calm Mind there to increase our special attack and special defense. Honestly, I'm not sure which one I prefer of these. I might even be inclined to say Kyogre, just because the Water Spout is so powerful when we're on a lot of health. We're going to use Calm Mind again to increase that special attack and special defense to +2. How much damage are you going to do with this Power Whip? Okay. We did avoid the first 2 Power Whips with Manaphy, so that was a lot easier, like at the very start. But that's down to luck, really, because Power Whip's like at 80% accuracy, 70% accuracy, something like that. We are now on +3, what I like to be on when I'm attacking with Kyogre. We get hit with a Power Whip again, that's fine. We're going to use Surf here because... Oh, he tries using Rain Dance, fails. We're going to use Surf here because the actual Water Spout won't be very effective when we're on 140 health. Surf should do a ton of damage here. There we go. We're only on +3, of course, so it won't do as much as the Manaphy did when it was on +6. He uses Power Whip, that's fine. Yeah, I'd say Kyogre's a bit bulkier, especially against special attackers. We're going to use Surf again. There we go. Okay, doing a bit more damage there. I'm hoping... Do we use Water Spout next turn? Depending if he hits this attack or not. Power Whip. Okay, he hits it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I use Water Spout at least once, because I feel like that's like kind of key to this build. If he didn't have Power Whip, we could have used it by now. His shield does go up. We're going to use Surf here and do a lot of damage there. Well, not a lot of damage, but we'll do a bit of damage to the shield. Please, can you miss? Just miss one attack. Power Whip? No? Okay. Okay, we're in a lot of danger here. Well, not a lot of danger, but we're going to Terrestrialize and use Surf. He steals Terra Charge. We're not going to Terrestrialize and use Surf. Okay. Yeah, it's looking like we're in quite a bit of danger here against the Goodra specifically. Now, it won't be exact because Manaphy was a lot better suited for this raid just in general because it had Acid Armor against Power Whip, and Kyogre doesn't have anything to actually defend against physical attacks. We're going to Terrestrialize and use Surf here. Hopefully it does most of the shield. But yeah, whereas Manaphy like has something against physical attackers, Kyogre has something against special attackers and Calm Mind. So each one's going to be like stronger against certain opponents. Like if we was against just a purely special attacking opponent, Kyogre would have a big advantage. Okay, we'll get the Surf in. There we go. Does a bit of damage. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to wait until we go down. He finally misses a Power Whip, because that'll bring the rain back. Okay, he nullifies. That's honestly fine. Intimidate goes back up. We're going to use... Do we use Calm Mind? I feel like we do. Okay, we're going to use... No. Yeah. We'll use Calm Mind. We survive a Power Whip or two. I think we can get one Calm Mind, maybe 2 attacks. The Intimidate just activated, so we'll see how much damage Power Whip does. Okay, no, we won't get 2 attacks. We'll do some good damage though. Okay, here we go. Might be worth using 2 Surfs, who knows. But we're going to attack. There we go. Do a bit of damage there. And we get quite a bit of health back. Okay, we just need to break that shield now, really. We go down here, that's fine. What I might do is I might actually make the video a bit longer and find a Pokemon that's just a pure special attacking one, because we did have the Power Whip one for Manaphy, so that it doesn't look like so it's not an unfair kind of raid kind of thing, but we get 2 each. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go here. So Rain Dance has gone up. What we're going to do is we'll just use Water Spout. So we've used it. See how much damage we do. And boom. Done quite a bit of damage, even though the shield is up. Power Whip misses, so we get to use it again. Okay. Even though we're not on +1, not even +1, we still did a decent little chunk there. I'm going to use Water Spout. I'm interested to see what you guys think after the 2 raids, like which one, or just which one you prefer in general. We have broke the shield. There we go. Okay. He uses Power Whip, that's going to do a bit of damage, yep. Okay, I'm just going to use, I'm just going to use Water Spout, see how much damage we do. Even though we're on like 2/3 health, I'm interested to see. Okay, we get a bit of health back. I'm going to use it again because it'll do more damage this time. The more health you're on, the more damage this move does, all the way up to 150 power. So if you're at max health, it will be 150 power move. That's one of the main reasons I like this move so much. Okay, we do some more damage there. There we go, get some health back. The fact that both Pokemon could take down the Goodra, even though the Goodra had Power Whip and has 150 base special defense, definitely says that they're both really good. Okay, there's not much time left, that's fine. We're just going to use Surf, finish it off. Will it finish it off? Yeah, it will, okay. Rain went down, wasn't too sure. Okay, so it's clear that Manaphy was better suited for that raid. It did a bit better in that raid. But it did have Acid Armor, so we're going to find a Pokemon that is just a pure special attacker, has no physical attacks, just so that we can show off Kyogre's strong side as well. So no, we're not going to catch. So I'll be back when we find that. This might be a bit of a longer video, but it's fine. Okay, there we go. Let's get straight into the next raid. I kid you not, I have resetted about 10 raids, and 9 of them have been physical attackers. and 4 of them were Metagross. That like it was so confusing. I don't know where all the Metagross kept coming from, but we finally found one in Alcremie. Get away from me. Okay, so we're just going to get straight into it. Manaphy, 6-star, ground type Alcremie. Let's begin. I find it kind of funny how 6-star Alcremie has the ability Aroma Veil, which protects allies from attacks like Encore. Yeah, it has Encore. This might still not be as fair on Kyogre as a video as a whole, just because this Pokemon has, what's that move called? Psyshock, which targets physical defense. So we'll just have to see. We're not going to use Acid Armor in this one though, so maybe that'll even things out a bit. We're going to use Tail Glow to increase that special attack by 3 stages. Put us on +3 special attack. Okay, who do we have? Encore. Okay. That could get rough. I might not be able to use Rain Dance here because Encore will be in effect. And I don't want to get Encored into a Rain Dance after being Encored into a Tail Glow. Dazzling Gleam. Okay. I guess we just keep using Tail Glow. It's gonna fail, but well, we're kind of stuck in it. This Pokemon's honestly annoying. Alcremie. Are we still in it? One more turn. Okay. Honestly, make use of it. Use Go All Out. There we go. I know that kind of defeats the objective of seeing how much the Pokemon can do on its own, but we would have used another Calm Mind with the Encore and it would have actually got our special attack up, so it's fine. We're not going to use Rain Dance here, we're just going to get straight into the Surf. Alcremie actually has insane special defense as well. We sure know how to pick him, don't we? Does a lot of damage, takes us back to full health, that's amazing. Okay, let's see what it does. Dazzling Gleam, that's fine. Okay, Encore, what's it used? It failed? I mean, that might have been the trigger move, Encore. We're going to use Surf again. We're still on a +6, do a decent amount of damage, take it to below half. Okay, we're back on max health. It uses Encore. Honestly, best case scenario. Unless it nullifies, of course. So we are now stuck in the same move. It puts its shield up. Please remove instead of nullifying if you're going to do either one. Let's see what it does. Normally when they get below half... Oh, I said that won't affect us anyway. Normally when they get below half, they either remove or nullify when they put up the shield. I guess it's not done it. Okay. You know, sometimes you like to be proven wrong, especially in scenarios like this. Okay, we get Dazzling Gleamed after a Surf. Acid Armor again. So now it's on +4 defense. Crazy. We're going to Terrestrialize and finish it off here. Very quick raid. Okay. So I'm hoping that the Alcremie Encore's turn 1 against Kyogre, where we can get some really nice damage away, like after a few Calm Minds. Okay, Surf, and it's over the raid. Boom. Oh no, it's not. Even though we Terrestrialized, it didn't do the extra damage you needed to take it out. Interesting. We do break the shield though, so that's nice. What's it going to use? It's going to nullify. That's fine. We don't really need stats anymore. Dazzling Gleam. Fine. Are they going to finish it off? They are going to finish it off. Just over half the time remaining. So, of course, this Pokemon's a lot easier to defeat than Goodra. But that's very nice. I will not be catching you. Sorry. And I'm going to reset the game. We got a bottle cap. Yay. I'll see you in a second. Okay, move Kyogre to the top. We'll go in the raid again with Kyogre. Let's begin. I still feel like the Manaphy had a huge advantage on the raid 1 because of the Acid Armor that we used, but it's just going to have to be one of them things. Use your imagination. We're not going to use, wait, what we're not going to use? Oh, we're just going to use Calm Mind. Hopefully we get Encored, because that will mean we can go to +4 or +3. Anyway, if you're going to use Encore, Dazzling Gleam, okay, barely any damage. Honestly, if he doesn't use Psyshock, then that'll be perfect. That'll be a good representation of Kyogre's strengths as well, but he probably is going to use Psyshock. Or she. Encore, okay. How many turns do we have to use Calm Mind for now? I'll use it this turn and then check next turn. So there's another Calm Mind. Hopefully the rain's still up when the Encore wears off. So a special attack rose, a special defense rose. What's he going to use? Psyshock? Yep, figured as much. So Psyshock is... Ooh! Wait, Psyshock does target your physical defense, right? But it scales off your special attack. 2 more Encores, okay. We'll see. So this is the 4th and 5th, so we won't have rain anymore. But that's completely fine because Manaphy didn't have rain for half the no, it didn't have the rain for any of the raids, so it'll kind of be like the same. Okay. I'm going to use... Actually, we're on +4. I'm going to use a heal up here. Just because we'll get a lot of health back, and Water Spout will be able to do a lot of damage, so we're on full health. See what she uses. I'm guessing Psyshock again. But we'll have to see what happens. Okay, Psyshock. How much damage are we taking from that? Okay, we took a tiny bit of damage, so now, even though the rain's not up, we're going to use Water Spout. We're on, I believe, +4. Let's see how much damage it does. And it does a decent amount of damage considering we're on +4 and we have no rain. But we'll just have to see what happens. Okay, so the shield has gone up. So I'm not actually gonna use... I'm gonna keep using Water Spout. I'm not gonna put the rain up because of the danger of the Water Spout coming out. We're doing a lot of damage even though the shield is up. Okay, if the rain was up and we didn't get encored, we would have done a ton of damage on that last one and we wouldn't have needed to use Rain Dance because it's our ability, but unfortunately Alcremie does have encore. It's a bit of an annoying Pokemon to come against. We're going to use Water Spout here again. Could do a lot of damage. Yep, there we go. And now we should be able to Terrestrialize, I believe, and take it out in one shot. Hopefully, anyway. Okay, so we get hit with a Psyshock. That's fine. Now we're going to Terrestrialize, use Water Spout. Now, Water Spout does a ton of damage. You'll see that right here. So on +4, we have no rain, and a Surf from a +6 Manaphy didn't even take that amount of health off. It had less health than that while the shield was up, and it still didn't take it out. So let's see how much this does. Let's see if it takes it out. Okay, Water Spout there. Is it going to take it out? No, it did around the same, if not a tiny bit more than a +6 Surf from Manaphy. Okay, now the shield breaks. Probably going to use Acid Armor again. It nullifies. Okay, fair enough. Doesn't really matter, but are they going to finish it off like in the last raid? I didn't think so. Okay, Encore. I guess we're stuck using Water Spout. Okay, we get put in an Encore. Going to use Water Spout here. Could do a decent amount of damage. Okay, there we go, and boom, it finishes it off. Half the time remaining. The survivability was a lot higher on Kyogre in this raid, but I feel like Manaphy got the job done a tiny bit quicker because it was able to set up in less turns, and we wasn't. Like, it was able to set up in 2 turns, even though we were stuck in an Encore in both raids. But that was a fun little experiment to do. Okay, so it was pretty close. Just in general, for water types, I will probably use Kyogre against special attackers because of the Calm Mind, and I will probably use Manaphy against physical attackers because of the Acid Armor. I think they're roundabout just as good as each other. I'd probably give Manaphy the edge just because of how fast it can set up. Because we need to use, like, I'd say 4 turns to get Kyogre doing as much damage as Manaphy with Water Spout. And we need 3 turns to set up with Manaphy, including the Rain Dance, of course. And then the Manaphy has better physical defense, the Kyogre has better special defense. So I'd say it's pretty even. I would definitely give it to Manaphy, though. Like, only by a little bit. But let me know what you think. Let me know whether you think Kyogre or Manaphy is stronger. It's been a very fun video. We'll probably do these videos every now and then. Let me know if you want me to do it with 2 certain Pokemon. I could try and see if we could do another one. Let's say, let me go on my actual things, for example. They're most likely going to have to be the same type. But let me go to types. Let's say Golden Go and Goodra, for example. Both steel types. It could be an interesting one. But there's a lot of Pokemon we could do it with. Like, it's probably easier, or it's probably a lot more noticeable if we could do it with two Pokemon that are the same type of attackers. Like, if we did it with, say, a Koraidon and then a Tatsugiri, well, one of them's a special attacker, one of them's a physical attacker, so unless the Pokemon had the exact same defense and special defense, it wouldn't really be a fair, like, assessment. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think of this new series that we could be bringing to the channel. Would love to hear some feedback. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed this video. It does go a long way. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any more builds. And I'll catch you on the next one.